It's time for a brand new episode of the Genuine ScLoHo Media and Marketing Podcast. My name is Scott Howard, also known as ScLoHo. This is an ongoing collection of media, marketing, and personal insights with a fresh update nearly every week since 2017. This is the audio reading of an article that you can read at my website at scotthoward.me. Altogether, I published over 1,600 articles, and this one is titled Planning Your Marketing Success in 2025. Today, I have planning tips for the new year that are taken from a recent Sound Advice newsletter that subscribers received this month. From running a business, we all know that even the most well-thought-out plans don't always play out as expected. However, relying on the old adages of winging it or flying by the seat of our pants are never good options and rarely end with positive results. 2024 is coming to an end, and you've made it through another year in an increasingly competitive and complex environment. Congratulations! But how is your future looking? 2025 doesn't appear to be any less challenging than the previous 2 or 3 years. And with the new administration, there is even more uncertainty in the air. Every business owner who invests in marketing and advertising asks themselves this question, probably several times a year. That question, am I getting the most out of my advertising buck? The other question they ask themselves is, how can I make my business run better or be more successful? Both of those are great questions. So, do you have a marketing and advertising plan for the next year? If you don't or haven't yet thought about your marketing and advertising plan, this quote by Dwight D. Eisenhower might give you some inspiration. He said, "In preparing for battle, I've always found plans were useless, but planning was indispensable." All too often, with day-to-day issues of dealing with staffing, product availability, and new competition, marketing goes to the bottom of the pile to be looked at after tomorrow. The problem with tomorrow is that we often end up doing last-minute knee-jerk promotions or doing the same old thing rather than strategically holding the course to build our brand. Your challenge for 2025 is not so much to predict what kind of year you will have as it is to plan and implement the actions necessary to create the outcome you want. Respected American author Alan Laken, a Johns Hopkins and Harvard Business School graduate and an authority on time management, said this, "Planning is bringing the future to the present so we can do something about it now." One of the cornerstones of any successful business plan is a well-thought-out marketing and advertising plan. Email me, scott@wowo.com, and I will send you the 12 annual marketing and advertising planning questions that you will need to prepare for your successful 2025 plan. By the way, as a free gift to you, you could be receiving my free Sound Advice email nearly every Wednesday in your inbox. Like I said, it's free. All you have to do is request it by sending me an email to scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com. And if you have any questions about advertising and marketing that you don't know who to ask, you can ask me. I've got several decades worth of experience in this field. You can email scott@wowo.com. That's scott@wowo.com.
Podcasts by Federated Media.